care of it.
What is the difference between the John Walker of a year ago versus the one we're looking at right now?
Man, this John Walker is more mature. John Walker, he's eager to get out there and play right now, and this John Walker is willing to do anything to help his team out.
Talk about the excitement about getting back on the field. You feel like you're one step closer to finally reaching your goal, getting on the field during the regular season.
Say that one time, sorry.
I said, talk about the excitement of you getting back on the practice field, knowing you're one step closer to getting back on the field.
Yeah, like I said, today was the first day out, and man, it felt really good to be back out there with my teammates and everything. And like I said, we're just gonna continue on stacking days up and continue on getting better every single day.
Shaking off a little bit of rust.
Yeah, for sure. It's the first day. Everyone's gonna be a little rushed the first day. So once we probably get back from probably once we're done with the first week and everything, we'll be back to how we is.
John, you're from Florida. I know it's hot, but it's a little bit amplified today. It feels hotter.
Yeah.
Nowhere was 100 degrees, it feels like. So how did the team kind of adjust to the heat, especially on the first day?
Well, our coaches had preached to us last week, stay hydrated, because it's going to be really hot this week. So we just took that and we just hydrate. We got to hydrate because we play in Florida. So you don't hydrate, you ain't gonna be on that field. So yeah.
John, you guys got 70 new players on this roster. I know the coaching staff did a lot of stuff in the offseason to maybe help you guys kind of get to know each other, to learn each other's names. Had players step in front of the group and talk about themselves. What was that like for you, and how did you learn maybe your new teammates? How much did that better help you learn your new teammates?
Like for example, Kelly, he had stepped up to the team. He was a transfer from Virginia Tech, so hearing him and hearing his voice and hearing him like speak to the whole team and see how much he wants to win, and that brings me up, because just seeing a guy how much he wants to win, and that makes me want to help him out so we all could just win as a team, as a unit.
What's the biggest adjustment to coming back to a new coaching staff and so many new faces?
I'll just say just what they do, as like plays and stuff. Every coaches, they have their own plan, their game plan and stuff. So just really learn the game plan and what they're asking for us to do.
John, you might still maybe feel a little young playing because you didn't play last year, but you're one of the oldest guys on the team that's actually been here multiple years now. Do you kind of take more ownership of that? Like, I know obviously Paul's been here and Braden Marshall, but there's a lot of guys that are brand new. Is that kind of helping you become a better leader, knowing that
of course, makes me, I'm not the type of player to speak a lot. I'm like more show my actions type of guy. But it really made me speak a lot more, and just pouring knowledge to the younger guys, and just anything they need, I'll go and help them. And I just tell them, like, if any questions or anything, just come call me or ask me. You got my number.
Overall practice today, summarize it for us. You started inside and then went outside.
Today was like pretty much today was the first day, so we had like each player had like a certain amount of reps and stuff. So we just started outside, with pace and all that, and coming back outside, we did indie and then more team, and just really learning, getting back to the basics, because today's the first day, so just getting down all the basics and just executing the calls, really.
With their spring and non-contact, Malachi did as well, Tavion Swint did, Braden did. Did you guys lean on each other at all during that time?
Yeah, during that time, we was with Coach Duval. Thanks to Coach Duval, during practice in spring, he had us running sprints and all that, so that kept us in shape and kept us ready for a time like this right now.
A few more for Jen.
What's Coach Grinch like?
Coach Grinch, he's a funny guy. He's a great guy. He's a guy that's just eager to win, eager for us to learn, and eager for us to like just get better every single day. So, Coach Grinch, he's just a guy that, he has a standard. We got to meet that standard. So,
what do you think the identity will be of his defense?
What you mean?
The identity. What will be the feel for this defense? What will it be known for?
Man, just attacking. We're gonna have a bunch of guys that run to the ball, just attack. We're just attack. Yeah.
Tell us about some of your teammates. There's a couple transfers that I know are going to play big roles, most likely RJ Jackson, Horace Lockett. What are you seeing from those two in particular?
Them guys are stepping up right now. They're doing their jobs, and it's gonna make my job easier too, having them guys next to me. So they're doing a good job right now.
And what do you see from Derek LeBlanc? Because he's obviously a guy since elementary school or something.
Yeah,
you guys, I know you go way back with him.
Yeah.
This is a big season for him to kind of earn an
Derek
opportunity.
as well. Derek's stepping up. I'll say the whole D-tackle group as one unit, man. We all doing good. We all doing our jobs, and we all just eager to learn and get each other better, man. We just all like one brotherhood.
You mentioned doing your job, being eager to learn. Do you guys take a pride in being, having some of the most returners, being the anchor of this defense?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first
Do
part.
you guys take a pride in being the anchor of this defense with so many returners?
Of course, you know, because you know it starts up front. So we got to set the tone up front. We got to stop the push, and we got to do our jobs up front. So of course, I'll say, you know, up front is, man, we got to take ownership for it.
All right, thanks, John. Thanks everyone.
Appreciate it.
Getting
Thank you,
out.
Doc.
Thank you.